this government, you understand, in just 1 year, 2021, this government lost 187.3 billion euros. From the audit report, he's asking for evidence. From the audit report, that is what APC lost. Even if you combine what APC lost in 2015, 2016, 2017, it is not up to what they lost in only 1 year. In only 1 year, this government. This government also has had one of the worst human rights reports from the United States Department of State. Yeah, this government has had also a very negative Amnesty report. This government has had a very negative EU report. So when they claim that they were cleaning the images of this country by traveling outside, it is the reverse. You cannot clean the image of your country outside. You clean the image of your country inside, because the world is a global village. What happens here goes to BBC. What happens here go to CNN, go to every. So you cannot be doing bad and say, I am going to clean the image of the country when I'm travel out. And you travel out with fake receipts presented to the Auditor General. And when the Auditor General published that Office of the President gave us fake receipts, she had to be sacked. To the extent that the person who succeeds never audited the Office of the President, never audited the Office of the Vice President, never audited the Office of the First Lady, because those are the no-go areas. You mistake, they will kick you out again. You see, so that is how hostile this government is to accountability. Yeah, and also, you see, people who are serving in this government must be apologizing now to the people of this country. Go to data, go to mobile call. You remember during APC, we used to have free calls during the weekend. Free calls during the weekend. Because every minute call you make, government takes 30% and the mobile company takes 70%. When this government came, they said APC was leaving you in the weekend and they were not taking their 30%. But us SLPP will take our 30%. Whether it's free call or no free call, it's not our business. So that forced the mobile companies to begin to charge weekend call. And they also charge midnight call. When they went to the car power ship, this government negotiated with the car power ship. APC was paying 19 cents per kilowatt hour. When they came, they said, no, that was too much money. Let us go and renegotiate. They renegotiated. And they began to pay 16 cents per kilowatt hour. They were saving, through that arrangement, they were saving $18 million every 2 years. What they did was to come again and increase the tariff from 560 euros per kilowatt hour to 1,400. See how inconsiderate this government is. The people who danced for them, the people who sang for them, the people who were on the streets for them, it's the people that they punished when they came to power. And government cannot have everything. Government has to let go.
Okay, so
what we have to do, we do not have time.
Yeah, we
do not have time. So I mean, at this point, we'll leave the conversation there. I'll just ask you to just use 10 seconds to send a message of peace.
Yeah, let me do that.
A message of
peace, the non-violence during
we're keeping all the politicians. We have to put this conversation into context.
1 second to
it means that you've had more than 40 minutes.
No.
Go ahead, we're still time, please. Yeah.
The Amnesty report and the US State Department report he is citing, in the US State Department report, they are even indicting government for not enacting gay rights. Right, so that's what you probably will do in your next administration. Those are the things that are in that report. I've read it very thoroughly. They have read it.
No, government of killing its citizens.
No. When you, the whole problem here is the opposition. The opposition
arbitrary arrest
because
this government is killing its citizens.
All right, gentlemen.
Because the opposition is bereft of ideas, all they have, the only weapon they have in their arsenal is violence. Violence will not be part of this discussion. We wanted to bring alternative policies to the very successful policies of His Excellency's free quality education. We want to see your alternative policies to repealing the criminal libel law. We want to see your alternative policies to the gender empowerment and equality law.
You remove the death
penalty. I will hear.
But you know how many
talking about
let's go back our show. Hold on,
so let me round up.
Let
me do that.
Sorry, just a minute. Let's respectfully round up with the non-violence campaign.
So as we round up with this non-violence campaign, let it be noted here and now that His Excellency, the First Lady, the VP's offices were all audited, but they did not meet the threshold like Abdul mentioned, they were not audited. It's not true. They did not meet the threshold for a full-time audit. There has to be requirements you meet. So, on that note, and in the interest of decorum, you know, we realize as a government that President Bio has done phenomenally well. There is still work to be done.